Our top story, after the centre authorised the Indian Army and the BSF to launch full-scale counter, there has been a major shift in Pakistan's stand over the border violations. Pakistan has sought flag meetings at Jammu, Poonch and Uri. These areas had seen some of the worst firing and shelling from the Pakistani side since 1971. According to sources, Islamabad has also given a commitment for de-escalation at the LOC as well as the international border. Pakistan has so far been evading India's appeal for a flag meeting. The BSF and the army had virtually been given a free hand to retaliate to Pakistan's provocations.
First incident of sniping that took place on 17th of July. And that continued for about a week, 10 days. There was a lull thereafter for about 10 days or so. And thereafter from last 17th to 16th of this month, continuously every night and occasionally during daytime also, this trouble has been going on. The firing from across the border to our posts and to our civilian areas that have been taking place. We have made a very effective and appropriate retaliation to whatever fire that has been coming to us.
Well, my colleague Ashwini Kumar, in fact, is joining us from one of the villages very close to the border. He's getting us the very latest as far as India-Pak, the military-level talks between India and Pakistan are concerned after these repeated ceasefire violations. Ashwini, what's the latest in the flag meetings that have now been requested by Pakistan?
Yes, Ruchika, Pakistani Ranger here early in the morning, they have approached the BSF in Pargawal area of Akhnoor sector for the company commanders meeting at 2 p.m. in Pargawal area, and there is a response from the BSF also, and BSF is expecting same flag meetings in Oktrai Post, Samba sector, Arnia sector. But interesting thing is that the Pargal area is a totally peace area. There is no firing in that area. But Pakistan has approached us for this flag meeting. We can show you that this is the village, Nandpur village. I will say just our cameraman will show you the Pakistani village. It's just 200 meters away from this place. We are under the firing range. And this is a Pakistani village, Khurdpur and Nandpur area. These are the Pakistani posts. You can see the area where maximum firing and shelling was there in the Abdullia village. Most of the villagers, they have migrated from this place and they have gone to the safer places in Araspura town. And this is a Pakistani village, and this is a Pakistani post, Nandpur and Khurdpur area. Around 200 mortars, they were firing whole night to this village, but there is no injury. Some of the injuries are there, but minor injuries, but there is no killing or death of the villagers here. But most of the villagers, women and children, they have migrated to the safer places, and all schools were closed down here, and the villagers are just watching the meeting between the Pakistanis and the BSF officers. What will come here, whether Pakistan will halt for the ceasefire or they will violate. But for the last 2 nights, today also there was no fire from either side, neither Pakistani side, neither BSF side, and it shows that there is a maximum damage across Pakistan in Sialkot area, and most of the people, they have migrated from their area.
Right.
We have just talked to this villager, our villager here. They said we have gone near the border for the farming, but there is no Pakistani there. Yeah.
Right, Ashwini, in fact, the BSF chief is on record to say that he hasn't seen civilians being targeted to this extent since 1971. That just goes to show how significant are these meetings, the flag meeting between India and Pakistan today, to restore some semblance of ceasefire along the border, particularly for civilians in these villages.
Yes, Pakistani is not firing on the line of control. For the last 3 days, there is no firing on the line of control, since there is no civilians are near to the line of control, but they are targeting on the international border. That is the reason they want to disturb our civilian area. BSF has retaliated with the heavy fire on the Pakistani side, and we have reported there is a casualty, around 10 casualties in the Pakistani Rangers as per the reports coming from across the border, and there are casualties in civilian areas also, and Pakistanis has vacated some of the villages in Sialkot area near the international border. They are expecting that BSF will fire heavily as per the policy of the BSF and the army that if there is any unprovoked firing on the civilians or the BSF camp,
right,
they will retaliate with a heavy fire, as the DGP DK Pathak yesterday said also, that we will not hit Pakistan, but if bullet is bullet, that policy will be adopted. Yeah.
Bullet for bullet policy will be adopted. Ashwini Kumar, they're reporting there from a village very close to the border, just 200 meters from the Pakistani side. Ashwini, just stay on with us. We also have Major General retired GD Bakshi joining us this morning. General Bakshi, this change in stance from Pakistan, because they've been evading these flag meetings that were requested by India, has it come because of heavy casualties that they have suffered because of the strong fight back that India has put up?
Absolutely. Otherwise, you think the Pakistanis would have wanted to de-escalate? They have, especially in the last few days, the Pakistanis have got it back well and proper. And that is why they were crying uncle and trying to get the UN observers around to, you know, sniff around this place. And they have now also, in the DGMO's talks, they have requested for these flag meetings, which were earlier we were asking for it, but they would not. But now that they have gotten it back, I think the message seems to have gone home. Now it remains to be seen whether Pakistan will now want to de-escalate, or would they like to want more of the same. And if they persist, well, then escalation can be twofold. Action can, escalation can either be vertical in the same area, that means we increase the levels of weapon usage in the same area, or we escalate horizontally and we select areas where we are in dominating positions to give it back. Things like the Neelam Valley, where we have a road at our mercy.
Right.
And should Pakistan persist, it will have to pay a price.
Bullet for a bullet, given the government has given a free hand to the BSF to retaliate for these provocations. General Bakshi and Ashwini, thank you both for joining us on that big story. That flag meeting is expected to take place today.